Hello student, I'm Deepak and welcome to all on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about holiday homework of science class 8th. I will explain you how will you do this one holiday homework. Clear? So let's start. In the first point, reading, there is a reading part and we have given you have to read chapter 3 and chapter 4 and find out the hard words and underline them so that you can improve your vocabulary, so that you can easily understand the concept whatever explained by the teacher. In the next part, second point, there is a learning part, and in this learning what you will do, learn the chapter 1 and chapter 2 question answer. What type of questions? Bookwork question answer and notebook question answer, whatever you have done in your notebook. Clear? So these question answer you have to learn chapter 1 and chapter 2. Next, third point, we have given writing. In this part you have to do hot questions whatever given after the long question in exercise part. In which part? Exercise part. After the ending of the chapter you will see the exercise question answer, it means the unsolved questions. So in that unsolved question there is a long type of question. After the long type of question you will see the hot question. What is the mean of this hot question? Higher order thinking skill question. So you can see the higher order thinking skill questions after the long question. Such kind of question you have to do in your notebook. And how will you do this one? First, read the chapter 2 and 3. After then, read these question, hot question, and think about the answer. You will easily write this one type of question and think the answer, and then write these answer in first in rough notebook. Clear? After then check your answer, it is correct, language is correct or not, and what you have done the mistakes, improve them, and then write this answer in your fair notebook. Is that clear? So chapter 2 and 3 hot question you have to do in your notebook. After then, this is the last point, activity based question. So you have to do the activity, and how many activity you have to do? Do any 2 activity in your notebook. So there is a 3 activity. So in these 3 activity you have to do any 2 activity in your notebook. So let's start how you will do this activity. So student, in this activity first, this is the preservatives activity, to know about the different methods of preservation. So first we will understand what is the preservative. Preservation is the process of treating food to preventing the spoilage of food without losing its natural values, appearance and flavor, is called food preservation. Clear? Okay, this is the preservation. It means it is the method to prevent the losing the its a natural appearance, flavor and their natural values. The method by which we can preserve the food. So we have to find out such kind of methods in this activity. First point is you have to collect the wrappers. Which type of wrappers? Frozen, canned food items. What is the frozen canned food item? You have seen the can in which the pickles, any food items which is stored in the fridge. Such kind of can you have to collect, and you have to also collect the frozen food item like the milk. So the milk wrappers also you have to collect. What next you have to do? Find about the preservatives present in these food items. Whatever the wrappers you have collected after the collecting the wrappers of frozen canned food items and milk. Then you have to check which type of preservatives present in these wrappers items. Clear? You will see on the wrappers they are given the preservatives like the sugar, salt, and whatever the preservative you have read in chapter 2. Clear? After then, make the list the various preservatives. You have to make a list the various means different preservatives whatever you have checked on the wrappers you have collected, and method of their preservation. And then when you make the list different preservative, and in front of the preservative you have to write the method also, how to use such kind of preservative. Like I will explain you by the example. Like meat and fish are covered with dry salt to reduce the growth of microorganisms. Clear? This is the method by which we can use preservative to reduce the microbes. So this is the method. And similarly we also using the sugar in jams and jellies to reduce the growth of the microorganism by adding. Clear? And such kind of methods you have to write in front of the preservatives, make the list, and in front of the preservative you have to write their uses and methods, how to use this one preservative in different food items to prevent the spoilage. Clear? So this is the activity first. By this way you have to do in your notebook. So next activity we will discuss. We are going to discuss about the activity second. And what is the activity second? It is about the irrigation. What you will do in activity second? Compare and analyze the traditional method and modern method of irrigation. Clear? You have to compare and analyze about the traditional method and modern method of irrigation. What is the irrigation? Watering the crops. So this is the irrigation time to time, and then also paste pictures related to your activity. So related to the traditional irrigation and modern irrigation, related to this one, you have to paste also the pictures related to this one. And what you have to do in this activity, you first make like this one table and write in first column traditional methods, in second column modern methods, and then you have to compare between the traditional and modern methods. What type of compare? For example, a traditional method more time get the work, and in this modern irrigation takes the less time to get the work done. And second, about the traditional method, for example, it is traditional method more manual work is required, but in the modern methods less manual work required. It means manually we don't need to in the modern method, but in traditional methods manually we have to done the work. Clear? And this is the less expensive, but it is the more expensive. And this is in the traditional method water is wasted, but in modern method water is conserved by use of better method of irrigation. Clear? So by this way you can compare between the traditional methods and modern method of irrigation. So this is the activity second. So now the next we will talk about activity third. In this activity we have to make the slogan or poster. What type of slogan and poster? To generate awareness to save the fossil fuels. You have to make the slogan or poster about awareness to save the fossil fuels. Clear? And in your science notebook also. Okay? In your science notebook, you have to make the slogan, and you can see on the screen such kind of slogan you have to make, and you have to make also the poster about the save the fossil fuels. Clear? And poster like you can see on the screen, such kind of poster you can draw in your notebook. Clear? And color them, and by this way you can do this the activity third. Clear? So by this way we have to done holiday homework in your notebook, and I hope you are doing the properly homework and enjoying your summer breaks. So take care.